Hello, guys and gals, me, Mutahar, and frankly, oh boy, humanity disgusts me. You might be like, but Muta, what happened today? Well, social media is what happened. And you might be like, okay, which one is it? Frankly, all of them. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, DeviantArt, whatever you want to call Omegle at this point. Scams are rife on social media, okay? And I've covered a lot of them on my time here on YouTube, okay? I've covered stuff where people are playing Cash App stuff. I've covered mobile gaming nonsense scams, and I have a video about that coming out soon because something really tilted me. And I've also covered, when influencers try to rug pull their fans too, and then a month later when you catch them, they're like, I didn't mean to. No! But nothing is more disgusting than when a international tragedy happens. And there's always somebody out there wondering, ooh boy, how can I get my money this time? Now, to understand, there's a bit of a problem going on in EU between Russia and Ukraine. Well, frankly, the entire world is involved. And I'm only fleetingly touching it because I'm not an expert on the subject and I'm not really going to talk about it. But what I do want to talk about is countering some scams that are taking place using it as a subject. You might be like, Muta, who would do that? Ho ho ho, you'd be surprised. Now, to understand, our first trip begins on Twitter, okay? Now, this is a official verified account from Ukraine right now. You can tell that because they got a check mark. No, they haven't been making dumb takes. This is a state account from the country itself. Now here they said, stand with the people, now accepting cryptocurrency donations. So cryptocurrency has a good use case. Everyone from around the world, no matter what, can send them crypto to assist them. Now you see this, you see the string of numbers? That's a Bitcoin wallet address, okay? So if you take 357, A3, SO9, CBS, NFBBG, FYACG, VXX, S6T, MA, DOA, 1P, I'm only doing this for people that are visually impaired. You can take that string of characters, drop it into Blockchain Explorer, or any Blockchain Explorer, and you can find that it's been interacted 7,962 times. What a dirty, dirty vixen. Of course, if you look at how much money has been received, they've gotten $8 million worth of Bitcoin, okay? Currently, they're storing 1.5 million in this wallet. Blockchain has tagged this as the official donation address, meaning that if you're going to donate to assist the Ukrainian people, this is the Bitcoin address to do it on. So what have people done on the internet? Well, there have been a couple live streams that I've been noticing on the old tubes. So for instance, these channels have suddenly started coming out of nowhere. Ukraine needs your support! Needs your support! And of course, if you look, 812 people are watching, 617, 759. You might be like, whoa, it might just be a country YouTube channel, Muta. You're looking too into it. Well, let's go down the rabbit hole, shall we? See, if you actually watch the videos, you'll see they started streaming 13 hours ago. If you actually go to their page, you can see that in their About section, yes, this is the official YouTube account. Nice pics, hashtag beautiful, our music, Uki Beats. There's no God on this side of the internet. Now, of course, if you look at their stats, they were founded this month, literally a few days ago, in 2022. What a shocker. And if you think this is the only account, oh, we've got plenty more, baby. See, if you look in the URL section of your web browser, you might be able to tell, whoa, Muta, the URLs are different. Yes, because they're two different goddamn channels. Both made in the same day, both running different live streams. Now, if you clear on any single one of these live streams, you'll notice that, whoa, it looks kind of legit. To an average person, they might be like, hey, they need our support. Oh, you got Zelensky sitting over there? Yeah, that's a looped video. And then they've got QR codes for the Bitcoin address and the Ethereum address. Now, if you look very closely, you'll see that this Bitcoin address is a little different than the official one. And thank God, this scumbag scammer has not received a single dime. Now, the only reason I'm mentioning this is one live stream out of many, and frankly, God bless YouTube for taking these down. YouTube finds them, and they basically kill them like little lice at this point, okay? Of course, if you look at some other pages, like this is one that I dug out, 1PQVKSNU, the problem is sometimes the scam works. For instance, this account received $872, okay? Which they promptly then siphoned out. So it may not seem like a lot of money, but for somebody who basically scratched their rectum and made a quick account, they made like $900 pretty quick off of some individuals that unfortunately fell for a scam. They gave almost $900 collectively to a scam scumbag piece of shit. Okay, that's who they gave it to, all right? That's what it is. There's no better way to put it, okay? There's no, like, lighter term to make it, okay? You're not watching Dora the Explorer. You're watching Some Ordinary Gamers, okay? Frankly, this is the best way that I can put the disgusting stuff that human beings get up to. Now, if you think that's the only escalation we have, you're only like 5 minutes into the video, okay? No, it gets even worse. See, YouTube is frankly taking down a lot of these channels, and these channels look to be the same type of channels that are like the crypto channels, the SpaceX, the Elon Musk, the Bill Gates channels. Basically, when like a big channel gets hacked, sometimes they'll delete every single thing they have, and they'll replace it with streams of like TED Talks of crypto and whatever nonsense. And this is the same type of scammers who have done this script, only now they're capitalizing off of a serious event. Now, of course, TikTok is the hive of true degeneracy. And nothing hurts me more than watching people scam on this. For instance, this user over here, who I'm not going to be naming them because frankly I don't want to drive traffic to any of these people, but if you look real quickly, this is one clip that's playing around. Now here they're shaking the camera like, whoa, you won't believe what's going on. Oh no, better run away. If you look outside, as they're shaking their camera, these cars are driving pretty normally. Whatever's happening in the building is not reflective of what's happening outside in the area. Now, if you look really closely, there's the user right over here, okay? But in some cases, if you look very closely, the original sound comes from a different user, okay? So if you click on the original different user, that's actually gone. You can't listen to the audio anymore. That's because the scammers on TikTok have found out that if you want to run the grift right, you basically have to replace audio from a serious like war event onto the audio that you have. So they're literally shaking video, replacing it with audio from another event, and passing it off like it actually is real. That's the level that we're getting to. That's how bad humanity is. Why? For that sweet, sweet internet clout, okay? Why? But nothing is more egregious than channels that are literally live streaming themselves, apparently, allegedly, in the middle of a war zone, and they're asking for them donations. For instance, this one was captured with around 4,300 people watching. And if you listen closely, all right, this sounds pretty scary to the average person. A little sus, if you will. Sussy-wussy. You got the air raid. People in the chat are still saying scam. Yeah, they're just chilling around. They've played a different piece of audio on here, and that's pretty much how it goes. Now, one thing to understand is they're getting roses. And of course, you can see the cars are just driving, it seems, regularly, so nothing seems out there. Of course, they've got 757, like, roses. Now, again, remember, okay, this is, out of all the shit that we have seen on the internet, nothing is more egregiously terrible than people who are faking, all right? Them being in a war zone, all right, for a little bit of clout, and also to get that sweet, sweet, juicy donation money, the roses. So, disgusting! Now, I looked at this article where they talk about where the roses on TikTok Live. So, roses are a new form of revenue stream for influencers called gifts. Gifts are awarded to streamers by viewers if they like the creator's content. So then, you can actually take these gifts, convert them to diamonds in a form of in-app currency, then you can redeem for real-world currency. TikTok Diamond is worth 5 cents, and then 100 will give you $50. Again, I just want to look at TikTok Diamonds, just so I can sort of see what's going on. TikTok awards diamonds to creators based on the popularity of your video. Again, I don't really monetize my stuff on TikTok, nor do I really upload, so I have no idea about the validity of this. It seems very legitimate, but again, you can see that people are getting some cash out of, again, faking themselves being in a zone like this. You might be like, but Muda, how do you know that's fake? So I looked up this guy's name, and I looked at it right over here on this actual channel. Now, they've got a few uploads going on, and if you look at some of these uploads, for instance, one of them is titled, Help Me. So listen very closely to this one. So you can hear that they're going like, I've seen more convincing sound effects in Metal Gear Solid 4 Act 1. But of course, if you think, oh, Muda, you're being very questionable, listen closely to the other repertoire of content. You know, for a lot of, like, coughing and gunfire, the car seemed to be driving by just fine normally. So again, hey, let's look even closer. I swear to God, it sounds so close to any Battle Royale game you can download for free and just capture audio off of. These are all different videos with the same goddamn sound effect. Now again, TikTok has that great feature that I just told you about that helps you suss this bullshit out. For instance, the original sound, let's click on the original sound over here. It actually loads up, this video is the original, and then other channels are taking this sound and just sticking it on there. Like, dude, it's so easy to suss out what's going on. I can tolerate a lot of dirty scams, okay? I can sort of laugh at some of them because, frankly, sometimes you have to be really stupid to fall for something. But when you got people over here ripping on the emotional heartstrings and people actually taking resources away from those who are actually affected by war, it boils my goddamn blood. And this isn't the only grift running around. If you can imagine, there are people that are literally using footage from video games. So imagine, for instance, for example, if I just uploaded this clip from Modern Warfare 2 on TikTok and said, whoa, crazy invasion happening, TikTok would still be okay with it. The channels I just showed you, like TikTok has not removed that content. They haven't even bothered to jump into it. They might be talking about it now that they're in the news, but these things are up as I've been recording this video, and they've been up for a fair bit. So again, if I took Modern Warfare 2 footage and said, whoa, crazy invasion, uploaded that onto TikTok, dude, that shit might just, that might even go viral. That might freak out all the grandmas who are actually using this godforsaken application. So yeah, this is something that I wanted to cover. It's one of the most disgusting, I wouldn't even say it's a trend. It's a scumbag scam run by absolute deplorable scumbags who are trying to profit off of an incredibly serious situation right now. Look, I'm not trying to moral hard right now, but frankly, this is the kind of shit, look, I know, humanity is disgusting in a lot of cases, but it's also beautiful. People come together in times like this, but you're always going to have those little nuggets of shit that are doing stuff like this, and frankly, calling them out on their egregious behavior is something that I think is completely okay. It's completely fine. Does it infuriate me? Yes. But do I want to raise awareness? The more people that I can possibly help divert from accidentally donating to scumbags like this and actually donating to addresses and actual verified charities is more important. If you want to help the Ukrainians out, I'm going to try to find some links. I'm going to ask some friends around who are actually in the donation sphere. If anything, the Bitcoin address that I showed you at the very beginning of the video is a verified address from the government itself. Find a verified channel and donate that way. Do not accidentally give money to these scumbags. Because frankly, your money is valued hard to people that currently need it really hard. And if you're a scumbag scammer like this, I hope you have a good waterfront property in hell, bro. That's all I'm going to say. This being said, this is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I need to play some Elden Ring to calm down.